I'm like a Groot.
Everybody, get in here. We've got Groots.
Is this Groot cubed?
Man, it's a pretty Groot figure.
Groot, there it is.
Yeah.
So this is a video about Groot.
Will it be called Groot Expectations?
Oh, damn, you got me. You got me
I'm
with
so
that.
happy, man, because you come up with way better ones than I do.
Do I?
Yeah.
I don't know. That was...
What was your... Oh, I don't know if we could say your idea for soup place. Because of PG-13 and because we don't want anyone to steal it. But great. Greatness.
Yeah, we could definitely open lots of restaurants.
We have
with
so many
clever
ideas
names.
for businesses. Business eye?
Business.
So, we were lucky enough to get an advanced version of the Groot figure from the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. So we figured since no one else has it, we'll probably just do a quick review of it. And we wanted to show you guys all the other Groots that have been made by Hasbro. You can see they're all the same mold. Little different. This is going to be the original one, which was the Build-A-Figure that was released when the first movie came out. Such a good Build-A-Figure. Such a good
dude, check it out.
series. What?
Look at the details. I'm probably jumping ahead, but look at the details on his head sculpt.
Yeah.
And they're not in the new Groot.
So you have to understand, that one is way more. But it's probably going to come down pretty drastically in price once this one comes out. So this is the original Groot Build-A-Figure from the Guardians of the Galaxy set that came out with the first movie. Then Entertainment Earth released an exclusive Comic-Con set of all the Guardians with the Groot Build-A-Figure with a different head. The Rocket Raccoon Build-A-Figure with a different head. And the Star-Lord from the Comic-Con set, the Drax from... Just a regular figure and an exclusive Gamora. So that was the second Groot, and then we're going to take a look at the newest and third Groot. So
there are some differences.
There's some subtle differences.
The body molds look the same to me.
Exactly the same.
The heads are different, but there's on this latest Groot, there's definitely some subtle differences.
Yeah. So do we want to cut to this being opened, or are we going to free the toys?
We're going to hashtag free the toys. Rachel, are you cool with that? Are you on board?
We love you, Rachel.
She says yes. So you had a job where somebody called it a knife?
I used to work at a car dealership, and the other mechanics would call a knife a knife. They would also call an oil change an Earl change.
An Earl change?
Yeah.
Like a URL?
Yeah. So first off, we can just take a look at the packaging of it. Obviously, it's going to come with the Baby Groot, Dancing Groot.
Just some glare there.
Sorry.
Yeah,
There's
Dancing
no way for me
Groot.
to know that.
So, Baby Groot and...
It's called Groot Evolution, so it's just showing you baby to toddler to full-size nightmare.
Did they find that on a cave painting somewhere?
From potted prodigy to towering tree-like humanoid, Groot uses powers of regeneration to become a legendary defender of intergalactic justice. No big deal.
I don't like that.
Hasbro.com/Marvel.
Intergalactic justice.
Like just ice.
Just ice. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Here it is, Brian.
Wow.
I am Groot.
You and only 40,000 other people are probably taking this Groot out because Toys R Us is doing a terrible job of enforcing the street
I
date
don't
on
think
this.
it's that high, but not a lot, but yeah, a few.
At least a few hundred have slipped out through...
Have been pretty lax.
Through coercion. Oh no!
So by the packaging, just to be clear, he does come with the legs. It's a little confusing. But you just have to pop him on like you do the Build-A-Figure.
Lieutenant Groot!
Lieutenant Groot, you got magic legs.
Love that. I never get tired of it. So, it's kind of like you get the experience of a Build-A-Figure.
So it's cool to compare those two.
It is Dracula. Very cool.
I don't know if that's a spoiler for the movie because I genuinely don't know. Does he become Groot in the movie, the big size Groot?
No idea. But it says Guardians of the Galaxy, not Volume 2. So I'm really curious
this is
about...
a TRU exclusive.
So it's the evolution, but it's like to hold us over until Volume 2? I don't know. But I do love the Baby Groot. I love it so much. Oh, does he stand? Or is he like most Marvel Legends and falls over? That's cool, though.
What does he stand for? What do you think? Did they feed him plant food?
Do you think he's an activist?
Well, we're gonna have to be careful at this point.
Yeah, we don't get into that.
So yeah, I think it's cool to see. This is probably going to be the first video ever of anyone showing those two side by side, so you can see how similar they are.
Well, all three side by side. Check that out.
Yeah. Those two are kind of similar to me. The other one is more like the comic book Groot.
I wish we had the KO Groot that has the light up red light for some inexplicable reason.
I don't know. The China knockoffs love to add light up lights to things. I've seen it a million times.
It's pretty hot. It's pretty cool. You know, it can light your way in the dark, too.
But I love the idea, and it's going to completely kill the original Build-A-Figure Groot's price. But I love that idea that you can get essentially the same figure with a different head, but with the Baby Groot and the Dancing Groot for $20.
It's weird to look at the eye difference, because... So this one, you have the kind of yellow eyes, and they're really
scary
piercing.
Looking in the comics.
They're looking into my soul a little bit. It's like he knows everything that I've ever done that was probably not okay.
I would be afraid if anyone knew that about me.
He looks like... That's what I remember the movie being mostly like. Yeah. Kind of like, you know, the sunken eyes. And wisdom in there, but...
No way, you idiot! Do you have a Rocket impression?
No, I don't.
Look at this, Class 3 prevert.
You know what's so crazy about the Rocket voice? Like, it's Bradley Cooper, but it doesn't sound like him at all.
Yeah, he's
like,
definitely...
He's really doing something.
Channeling a character.
Yeah, absolutely.
So a lot more green, different color brown. Obviously the same points of articulation, the same... I mean, it's like buying a Build-A-Figure for $20. That was previously $60.
Yeah, which is a great deal, right?
So this one has a Baby or Dancing Groot. I don't even know what you call it. But that's the one. That's just a repop of the one that came with the Marvel Universe Rocket Raccoon.
What's he doing? He looks kind of
He's growing, Brian. He's growing into a full Groot.
But that one, he's like crouched down in a pot. It almost looks like
he's about to attack.
I was going to say poop, but...
well, I don't think plants go to the bathroom.
Oh, do they not?
They use photosynthesis.
Oh, dang. You can get your education by watching our videos, right?
Yeah, okay.
Some people can go to school. Some people could just sit and watch.
Spirits, they're going to hear us. They're going to hear us.
Dang. So, I'm curious to know, is there a difference in the feel, like in the posability between the Build-A-Figure?
So there's not going to be any difference per se.
I mean,
because they're the same. Sorry, go ahead.
Can you pop out those arms and stuff easily, like the Build-A-Figure? I mean, probably we don't want to do that, but
not easily.
Yeah,
not easily. But it's still the same mold. Like you probably can't pop them out of the EE one easily.
So have they often just recycled a Build-A-Figure as...
Well, Brian, I'm glad you asked that. There's a lot... There's a long history of companies just recycling molds, right? Like
a long, girthy history.
Yeah, really girthy. Girls love that. All the way back to, Star Wars.
Really?
Yeah.
There were Star Wars Build-A-Figures?
I think so, yeah. No, they're like back in those days, they would recycle the Star Wars molds for Butch and Sundance or for Robin Hood.
Yes.
So that's something that's happened a long time. Even stuff like Mattel making, like, say, Merman and Stinkor the exact same figure, right? Like, making a mold is what costs money. Just making more of it is free.
Wow.
So you're gonna want to really push the envelope as far as getting the most you can out of your mold. The head is definitely different, like you were kind of saying at the beginning of the video.
Yeah,
branches.
Like, which do you like the best? Because here, I'm gonna get off my knees. Oh. It's not often that I'm on my knees in this job, but
thank you.
I'm willing to do whatever it takes.
I like the paint app better on the new Groot, but I like the head better on the Build-A-Figure Groot.
I know exactly what you mean. It's like this this kind of piece in the front is kind of bent back. Oh, there we go. Kind of bent back over there. It looks like maybe he has the same. Maybe all the same stuff is there, but it's just kind of wilted over here. Maybe it's like our plants at home, and when Rachel doesn't water them, and they're just a little bit wilty.
Rachel, don't watch this video.
She knows the poor cactus. The poor cactus can survive.
How do you not water a cactus? Don't you have to water it like once every 10 years?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Rachel, don't watch this video. Hey, can I ask you really quick, what is this that Rocket comes with? What is this red thing?
Little red rocket?
Is that his little red rocket raccoon?
It is. He better keep that in his pants.
Is he crab raccoon?
Ooh, crab raccoon. That sounds delicious.
I know. We just had sushi.
We did. We had it all over the place for a moment.
Everywhere. Yeah, the paint app, to me, on the new one is drastically better.
Yeah, it
lot
looks...
more of the green.
It's just so balanced.
It's a better overall figure, but the head is definitely better on the Build-A-Figure. But it's a better figure.
And yeah, the color into the hands even.
And then you have to figure in, you get these little guys.
Did you mean to say figure? Was that a pun?
Am I allowed to pun?
Just don't be a punisher. Oh, damn. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna flog myself.
We all get a few self-flogging.
For bad.
You get 5 a year. What do you think? I think it's just been about my opinion. What do you think?
Yeah, so I really overall, if I had to pick one,
it's a darker brown too, which I like better if you look.
So I definitely like the head on the Build-A-Figure a little bit more.
Okay.
It just feels a little bit.
It's so similar.
More like
like it's really.
Yeah, I mean we're splitting hairs at this point.
This one is just
hairs.
Yeah, because look, you could just put this in some hot water.
Yeah, I get that, but there's
boiling water, and you can make this one kind of into that one. So the only difference would be the smile.
But it's the sunken eyes in the Build-A-Figure that.
The eyes are definitely different too. Yeah.
And the smile is a little bit kind of creepy.
Can you rank these two and the EE exclusive comic book Groot in order?
Oh, for my preference?
Yeah. No, for for your preference.
I think it's tough.
That's okay.
Because I would take this body, pop the head off, and put the Build-A-Figure head on that one, and then I would call it a day, and I'd be like, I finally have the right Groot.
Problem is, I don't know if you could pop the head off, because this one came, even as the Build-A-Figure piece, it came attached to the... I don't know, maybe if you know what you're doing, you can.
Well,
I would never do
perhaps if we consulted a professional in town that, some of the people we knew.
Yeah, luckily we're pretty dialed in.
Yeah. I mean, but
I like
seriously,
like, great.
if you have any of the Groots, you're probably doing good. There's definitely something
Would
cool.
you say that you're doing Groot?
You're doing great.
Groot Expectations.
Great. That's awesome.
Make America Groot again.
So, I mean, like you said... Well, what I was gonna say is, like you said, you can get the Build-A-Figure, the kind of elusive Build-A-Figure, especially now. It's difficult to find all the, original Guardians of the Galaxy, that wave to build a Groot, and now they've just, hey, you don't have to do that. Just coerce somebody at Toys R Us to sell it to you early, and you've got it. Or I'm sure it'll be in, full effect here.
I think it's March 1st. He'll be released wide, but I don't know that for sure.
So, do you like that almost kind of reminds me of a Chewbacca smile.
Yeah, I could definitely see the, drawing the parallels between Groot and Chewbacca. They don't talk. For sure.
I'd tell you, if I'm not able to switch the heads out, I'd probably pick the Build-A-Figure for me.
Wow. See, I'm with the new one. I really like the new one, and I guess... Again, don't forget, you get these little bonus things. Because he's going to be in the movie a lot.
Yeah.
If not entirely.
He may be the star of the movie.
He is. He's the star of the trailers. We just got a new trailer last night at the Super Bowl.
I know.
You might not know if you watch our page because we didn't just post everything the Super Bowl did on our Facebook.
I know. We didn't do that. So I'm sorry if you were counting on us.
Yeah, if
for
you're just counting on
all
us
the
to
latest memes
just
and,
post memes from the Super Bowl
and
over
reposts
over.
of
We
videos
apologize.
that you can watch
Maybe you guys
everywhere.
can
That's
forgive
not really
us.
our thing, but I'm glad for this moment, and it's a fleeting moment that we have.
Is this eggs caliber?
I hope so.
Brian, I had soup with eggs in it for lunch.
I didn't get any eggs. I tried some of your soup and I got a dumpling, but I've never had a soup that mixed dumplings and eggs together.
And mushrooms.
And mushrooms, so you get vegetables.
Ooh, that's what's wrong with me.
Are you on Asian mushrooms?
I'm flying high, bro.
Matt is flying high on mushrooms. Do you think mushrooms ever grow on Groot? Yes.
Well, yeah, because he grows the flower for the little girl, so he could definitely grow you some magic mushrooms.
Do you think you could tap into Groot and extract a syrup for your pancakes?
Like maple syrup? Yeah, you could tap into Groot. Can do anything, bro.
Groot
He
syrup?
made a giant basket that survived a space crash, so he could probably make you maple syrup.
Yeah. Okay.
So we pre-ordered Star-Lord, so we're going to have some of the new wave. So we're really looking forward to Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I think it's going to be really good. The first one was a sleeper, but I knew it was going to be a hit.
Was it a sleeper?
I think it was a sleeper. I don't think people were expecting Guardians of the Galaxy to be a hit.
I thought it was a blockbuster. Was it not?
No, I'm saying going into it, nobody expected it to be.
Because I was like, honestly, I hadn't heard of.
Oh, we gotta go to work.
Okay, I guess we gotta be a store.